What's up? Kumusta mong tanan? Welcome to our another segment. For today's video, ay meron tayong unboxing and I'm excited to share this with you. Samahan niyo ako at unbox natin to. Let's go! So, here is the fork. Yes. So, hulaan niyo kung anong fork to. This is my dream bike components that I want to purchase in the near future, but however we got lucky that we purchased this year. So before we open the box, this is the new box, standard box of RockShox. It comes with the recycled paper or boxes that is now color brown and the printing of RockShox itself. So dati yung mga box ng RockShox ay color black lang and nandun yung picture ng fork. However, for this year, from lower to high-end forks, they have the same box. So there's no difference at all. So for the side panel of the box, nandito yung details ng fork. So yun lang, simple lang na box. Into nature kasi recycled paper and boxes. So inside of the box, we have the tokens. We have 2 tokens, and I think this is the spacer from the hubs, and also the manual and RockShox sticker. Sabi lang muna natin. So we have also the free fender. So for the new lineup of RockShox, it has free fender. And this is a plastic with RockShox logo here. So let's open this one. Yan. Hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng separate ni fender. So this is a good freebie. And sabi natin, let's check the fork itself. Yes, so hindi na ako masyado excited kasi binuksan ko na to. And before we do the unboxing, I already processed the putting the bike skin, so don't be confused if it's kind of glossy. Now this is the new fork that I have, the RockShox Zeb Ultimate 2023. So this is the dream fork that I wanting to upgrade my fork. So itabi lang muna natin yung box. Okay. Yeah, this is the 2023 RockShox Zeb. So, kita nyo is glossy na siya kasi I put a bike skin kasi papa-install ko itong fork today. And kita nyo meron na siyang mga black na rubber. So, also don't be confused because nilagay ko lang to for protection purposes because this is the prone areas for scratches during your trail riding or pag nasemplang sa trail. So, meron tayong protection. So, kaya mo natin yung fork. So, this is a ride wrap chainstay armor. So, this is a malleable rubber. Pwede mo ihulma kung anong gagawin mo, pero mostly ginawa ito para sa ating chainstay. But I found it is a very good and useful item. Nilagay ko ito sa down tube ng aking frame to protect from the splashing of rocks during the trail. Very useful siya. Nilagay ko siya sa fork. And since bago to, nilagyan natin ng konting protection. So that's it. So ilagay natin dito para may pa-size ang fork. This is the color that I want kasi iba siya sa ibang fork. Most common color in fork are black, shiny black, or matte black. And this is unique color which is gray. So ano bang na-update dito sa fork na ito? So before I discuss, so I'm currently using RockShox Lyric 2019-2020 version. It has a Charger 2 RC2 damper and high and low speed compression, also a high and low speed rebound adjustment. Yun yung current na gamit ko. It is a 160 29er fork. Let's dig in and ano ba ang na-update dito sa fork. So let's start with the new charger. This is the new RC2 Charger 3 damper, which is the newly designed and built by RockShox. According to their engineering team, this is a ground-up project that they made to make a new damper for the new forks. So ano bang kinabahan ng bagong Charger 3? So they called it, there's no crosstalk between the high and low speed compression. So from the previous models of RockShox, so when you adjust the high-speed compression, it will affect the low-speed compression. This time, they redesigned their damper so that when you adjust the high and low speed, it will not affect each other, and they are individually efficient. And also, they engineered the damper itself that has a coil spring inside to more efficient and be more reliable and plush during your trail riding. So it has still the low and high speed compression, and the lower leg still has the low speed and high speed rebound adjustment. They also upgraded their Debonair air shaft, which is they added the new name, which is Debonair Air Plus. So they also redesigned their air shaft to be also more efficient and more plush during the trail riding. By the way, this is a 170 millimeters of travel, so I'm currently using a 160, so I decided to move up 10 millimeters. I saw from the groups that they use up to 170 millimeters of travel in their primals. For me, is when you sit down on your bike, there's a sag of 10%. I think it still will be safe for my frame that use the 170 travel. And also, they upgraded their air shaft with buttercups. So yung buttercups are used to and technologies from the chainsaw, so to reduce the vibration. So they applied that technology to their newer forks, including the Pike, Lyric, and the Zeb from their ultimate forks. The point is to reduce the vibration from the fork going through the handlebar, causing stress to the rider. One more thing that I especially noticed on the reviews that I saw on the YouTube is that this fork is very silent, even if the terrain is very rough. Mostly if you're using any kinds of fork, it has a squishing sound. Not that bad, but I think I'm not used when I use this one, because when I do trail riding, napakaingay ng fork ko, that I know that it's working and compressing all the bumps that I received. And also, they redesigned their chassis for the long bushing and short bushing to be a playful fork. Also, to balance all the oils inside the chassis to make it more plush when you are trail riding. So I think that's what they upgraded on this fork. So I'm not very technical on how do you adjust your fork from high speed, low speed, and also your high and low speed rebound. It's been a year on riding a bike, and I'm not into tweaking my forks. I'll just feel it when it's too hard or too soft to ride with, so I just tweak it. Sweet spot in between or in the half of the clicks. I think it still has the 18 or 16 clicks of rebound adjustment, but we'll see how they perform. I think this is the most high-end fork of RockShox, and I know it will perform well. And by the way, the new updated forks, they remove the numbers here. So from the previous fork, there are numbers here from the sag, if it's 190 or what the size or length of the fork, there's an indication here. But from the new forks, they remove that one, so they keep the stanchion clean. You can only see here is the Debonair and the Max Travel. So this is a 44 offset fork, 170 travel, still 29, because I'm still using a 29 bike. Yeah, I think that's all about this fork. And I'm kind of excited to use this one in the trail. What kind of performance that I will get with this fork. Since hardtail lang tayo, so I think it's a good upgrade to have a good suspension in the front. So yeah, follow me in more of my trail riding, and I will update you how this bad boy perform. RockShox added here the pressure relief valve. This comes with all the ultimate forks, so from Pike to Lyric to Zeb. So this is equalize all the unwanted air pressure inside. Most of once the fork is always compressing, it leaves a negative air volume inside. To release that one, this one, nakikita ko lang to sa mga Fox na fork to remove all the unwanted air to make the fork more efficient and plush during the trail. So that's it. I think this is all the details about the fork. I'm not so technical with this one, but yeah, as per I watch all the details and read all the vlog on the internet, that's the major upgrade for this fork. Samahan niyo ako at punta tayo sa AJMJ Bike Shop, sa bike shop nila Kois Junril. Samahan niyo ako and install this fork to my bike. Tara, let's go! So nami karon sa shop ni Kois Champ sa may go-to mechanic, may champion sa Cebu.
Naman ito, butterfly.
Wala lagi. Shoutout Aphrodite's Bike Parts. Muna yung CEO nila guys. Nak ni Champ. Ay, Moni, next na champion sa enduro race. Lagi, di man kayo nakutan dugon. Klaro ba yung dili taga-extera ba? Champion good. Semua ni siya ikadlokan sa Cebu guys. Wala, ang ayan na eh.
Dito 30 by 60. Paligyan sa to sa
Disposable ra ba na? Oh, kuyawan ako'y buang. Abi ko gimong sakyanan may makuan.
bisag ikaw lang, okay naman.
Maura gid ang gig no.
Wah, reklamo na eh. Tagaloy.
Oy, sir.
Sir.
Dara rin pinakadato nga biker oh. Everyday shopping ba? Sakpan. Ay, new motor mo na ini.
Sir, pinobrera, pinobre.
Ha?
Pinobrera na to.
Ha?
Pinobrera na to ah.
Pinobre boy, pormao. Pobre ni.
Balik ko.
Sige, sige.
D1 ba?